Hello viewers, this is NBBC TV. So today is a Friday and we are always having our girls talk show. So today we have a special topic for you. It's a very special package for you. So just sit and listen to this. We are talking about drug abuse. What is drug abuse? We have heard about drugs everywhere, worldwide. We all know drugs. What is drug abuse? Before I drill into that, let my pretty ladies first introduce themselves. Let me start from my far left.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Girls Talk Show. My name is Victor and you're just be ready to listen something amazing in this Girls Talk Show. Thank you.
Okay, what's your name, lady?
Thank you for hosting me. My name is Cousin Stella. I'm happy to be here on the Girls Talk Show.
We are all happy to be here, and we are here because of you. We love you for the love that we have for you. That's why we have come with this special package for you. We are talking about drug abuse. What is drug abuse? Drug abuse is when someone uses drugs in a way that is harmful to themselves and to others. Drugs have been used by very many teenagers in Uganda today, in schools, in homes, everywhere. So I have come here with these ladies to tell us how drugs have affected us. Can you tell us about the drug abuse, Victor?
Thank you so much, Sister Shivan. Yeah, basically I think drug abuse is taking anything that is not for healthy issues, but just taking something. It's not food, it's not for healthy issues, but then just taking it for any other purposes, maybe to feel good, maybe to find comfort and all that.
So what you're trying to say is drugs are anything that you just take,
as long as you're not taking it as food, as medicine, you're just taking it for your own desires, that becomes a drug.
Okay, Vicky, should I ask, is what a drug? Like me, I enjoy taking water.
Yeah, so when you're taking water, you're taking it because you don't want your body to be dehydrated. Okay, let me define what drugs are. Okay, drug abuse, in simple terms, is abusing a drug. So those drugs are anything we take. And then abusing drugs is taking them in the wrong way or taking them in the way that is not appropriate for you.
Peter.
Yeah. And so drug, I think basically we are talking about narcotic drugs, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, so I think narcotic drugs are these drugs that people take maybe to feel high, maybe to feel comfortable and all that. I think you're getting me, yeah?
Yeah, I'm getting you, Victor. Can you tell us some examples of drugs that you know that are used in Uganda mostly by youth today and girls in schools?
The ones I know, the commonest, alcohol, cuts,
yes,
and many others.
Okay, thank you. Okay, can you talk about drug abuse in your own way? What you know about drug abuse?
Okay, thank you very much. I would define as drug abuse is the persistent or excessive use of substances that alter the mind or body, whereby people use drugs excessively, whereby they will affect their brains, their body, where they won't stay the same. That's how I can define drug abuse.
Yeah, she has explained it well. Yeah, most of us have heard about drugs, but we don't know what do they do. Most of the youth today take drugs, but they don't know their effects, what they do. What are the causes of drug abuse in Uganda today?
Thank you so much. The causes of drug abuse in Uganda today, one of them is peer pressure.
By the way, we are not just speaking about Uganda worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide.
Because it's not only Uganda that takes drugs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, in the world, the causes of drug abuse, one of them is peer pressure, whereby you will want to fit in a certain group, and to fit in that group, you have to take a certain drug, let's say alcohol, or you smoke to fit in that group. Thank you.
Thank you. She's speaking of peer pressure. Most of the youth are being possessed because of peer pressure. Your friend is taking alcohol, you also want to take it. You don't know the negative effects that you're going to face because of taking that alcohol, because of the peer pressure. Be sensitive. Vicky, can you tell us some of the causes of drug abuse worldwide today?
Some of the causes of drug abuse today. One, people have problems. People have problems, and sometimes they have nowhere to run to.
Okay.
And they resort to drug abuse. So they take drugs because they think they will find comfort, and they think they will be okay. Or they think they will be in such positions they wish to be, just because they want to solve their problems out. And two, I think people take drugs because of need for validation. Yeah, being in a group of people who take drugs. Oh, by the way, in this present world we are living in, people have seen drugs and all that stuff as a trend. People have seen that as being high, as being valid in the society. So people are taking drugs for validation, like just to be valid in the society, be recognized, and Shivan is there. And you know, they are doing drugs, they're doing marijuana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Sister Vicky, for that. But can you give us some other examples of causes of drug abuse today? Okay, let's take example of your school, because I know in most schools, by the way, secondary schools, universities, the youth are taking drugs, and everyone has their own reason of taking a drug. You just take a drug because of just because you just want to take it.
No, I told you. Women people take drugs because they have problems. Simply that.
But is it a solution?
No, that is not a solution. By the way, you know these drugs are not sweet.
Yeah, they're not sweet.
When you take them, they're not sweet. But in most cases, these people have taken drugs because of group influence. Yeah, they know when your friend comes and tells you, when you do this, you will get comfort. When you do this, you will feel big. You'll be the greatest. Just to, and there was a saying at my school. At my school where I used to study from, they used to say, taking marijuana is a means of transport. Now, some of you have never been to London, but me taking marijuana, you'll be to London. In 20 minutes, you'll be in USA. In 30 minutes, you'll be in the UK. Like, now, when you hear such things, you feel like you need to do something like that. Okay. You need to see how USA looks like when you have taken marijuana.
But that's very obvious, like, and it's a sin. By the way, the Bible tells us about this kind of sin of drugs. Can you please tell us something you can read us a verse in the Bible that tells us about drug abuse? So dear viewers, drugs are very effective and they are very dangerous. Many people have been affected. By the way, it's very good. But I have a question. Yes, we are talking about drug abuse. Has any of us abused drugs in any way?
No, I don't do drugs. Actually, I've not had experiences doing drugs. Yeah. So everything I'll be talking about what I've had and about my friends' experiences, the people around me, the people I've seen, and whatever has taken place in their lives just because of drugs.
Yeah. Thank you, Sister Vicky, for sharing that with us. So let the lady read for us something in the Bible that talks about drug abuse. Even the Bible is against it. How dare you do drug abuse?
Okay, thank you very much. I'll read from Proverbs chapter 31, verse 4. It is not for kings or Lemuel, it is not for the kings to drink wine, nor for princesses strong drink.
Yeah, thank you. My next question is, Bible, this has been disturbing me. I want our viewers to know about this. What are the possible effects of drugs and their dangers, their outcomes? Because some people take drugs, and when something happens, they are like, maybe this is fate, I'm cursed. No, my friend, you're not cursed. What is haunting you is the sin that you're doing, the sin that the Bible is against, the sin of taking drugs. That's why that is happening to you. What is happening to you? Everything happens with a reason. Ask yourself, why is it that when you're in control of drugs, that's when you get an accident, that's when you're injured? That's a question. And why is it that when Victor is not drunk, such things do not happen? They happen to you. Okay, you can tell us about the possible effects of drugs, the dangers and the outcomes, Sister Vicky.
Yeah, when we take drugs, as we heard, Sister Stella told us, drugs are. Can you please define for me the definition you talked about drugs?
Drug abuse is the persistent or excessive use of substances that alter the mind or body.
Yeah, it says that alter the mind. So, but when something alters your mind, that means it triggers it a little bit. So, usually, drugs cause addiction. Everybody knows that. Drugs cause addiction. And to some extent, addiction is a spirit. And that is a spirit that we have to fight with.
Sister Vicky, what do you mean by addiction?
Addiction is wanting something over and over. Yeah. Every time you're there, you feel like, I think I miss this. I think I want this. And that is what we call addiction.
Okay.
And so these drugs can cause addiction, and sometimes you also don't want to be in the bondage of this addiction spirit. It is a spirit that can keep you under bondage, and sometimes you want to get out of it, but you can't. Sometimes after realizing that they have nothing to do with you, they have no good they're going to do to you, you want to get out of it, but you can't. So addiction can be, we can be in bondage of addiction. Yeah. And also, doing drugs can take away our relationship with God. Have you realized people who take drugs, sometimes they're like, for me, I'm taking these drugs because 1, people disturb me a lot, so I want to get energy to fight them. 2, I want comfort.
But is it true
3,
that when you take drugs, you overpower people that you envy of?
That is somehow true. Because
I'm sorry, but I'm going to pause. Is it true that you become powerful?
That is really true. Okay. Yeah, so when some people say when I take drugs, I want to get power to fight those people. When I take drugs, I feel okay. When I take drugs, I feel, and you find the whole point is you. Your life is centered on you, and it is you. And as Christians, we need to live a life that is centered on God. But you find a Christian young boy or a Christian young girl is like, when I take alcohol, I feel okay. When I take alcohol, I feel, when I take marijuana, I feel like I want, and your whole life is centered on you. And when you don't center your life on God, your relationship with God is now no longer actually intimate. Now your relationship is your relationship and me. You're serving yourself, not the one true God.
Sister Vicky, you know that you take alcohol, yes? you want to kill the stress that you're having right now. You'll kill the stress, then get hangovers. It will even affect your brain. Is that true?
That is really true.
Thank you.
Yeah. So when you take those drugs, actually they don't give you the peace you want. They promise big, but deliver emptiness. So you might think you're getting comfort and what, and yet they will bring more. Actually, the Bible tells us, wine in Proverbs 20 verse 1, wine is a mocker, strong drink is ragging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise. That means anyone who does this, wine is also a drug. So if we are to put this verse in the context of all the drugs, anyone who is deceived thereby is not wise. And any drug is a mocker. So we need to be careful. We need to be alert about these drugs.
Thank you, Sister Victor.
Okay, thank you so much. To add on that, the dangers of drug abuse, they weaken your prayer life.
That's very true.
If you've been going to church or you've been prayerful, you will stop as long as you start using drugs. Yeah.
By the way, that's very true. They weaken your prayer life. Because if you start taking drugs, a drug like alcohol, by the way, yes, we are using alcohol as the main example because that's what most people are taking. Most ladies are taken by alcohol. You find a mother with a child, she's taking alcohol. By the way, even alcohol has resulted to many dangers. You find now a 15-year-old girl, she has taken alcohol. What is the result? She's getting pregnant and giving birth at a young stage. It's very dangerous. Yeah, she has said about weakening your prayer life. Yeah, because most people, when they take alcohol, they are like, because it damages your brain, it takes control of you. You don't even believe in God anymore. You start even believing in that drug, so-called alcohol. So I want these pretty ladies to tell us, what are the diseases that have come with this drug abuse that is killing many girls today, many youth today?
Yeah, I think when people take drugs, they alter their mind. I won't stop emphasizing that. Now we are going to see Christians running mad. Very soon. Now people have seen drugs as something normal. So very soon you're going to see people running mad. And as your fellow Christians, you don't want to see anyone running mad. So drugs make people run mad. I've seen that very common here in Uganda. People are really running mad. Someone takes drugs and they take control over their whole mind, and they are now really mad, like insane. Not mad being angry, no, they're insane. They can even walk on the road naked. You meet them on the rubbish pits, and they're looking for food. People who even have hands and brains to work, but they're looking for food there
because of that control.
I know. So drugs make people run insane, go insane, and that is really not good. Even though you're not a Christian, it is not admirable to be insane. Really? Just because you chose to take something. If these things were sweet, that would be somehow, we would listen. But these things are not even delicious. You eat something and it is like, man. And people are eating them and they're even running insane, going insane just because of things like that. And also people who take drugs never keep secrets.
Okay.
They just speak like that. Someone has a secret deep inside them. They take alcohol and now they start telling Shivan, you know what and what. You know, and really, I think that is not right. Even Proverbs tells us that even a fool will be counted wise if they speak less. So it is better you control your mouth. And how can you control your mouth? Just prevent yourself from drugs.
Thank you, Sister Vicky.
Adding on that, it leads to sin and destruction. Know yet not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost. Therefore, glorify God in your body. That is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 to 20. If we go in the Bible. Yes.
Yes, by the way, I heard about this drug that makes people want the opposite sex, like want intercourse. You know this drug called cat?
Yes, I
heard people say it makes one want the opposite sex.
No, that is.
And then why can't that make you fall into sin? It really makes you fall into sin. And even when you drink alcohol, to some extent you'll find yourself out of your minds. And why won't people do sin on you?
You're a lady.
When you take marijuana, it alters your mind. Why don't you will abuse? Isn't that a sin? Yes. So I think her point is really, really standing. Drugs make us sin.
Yeah. So girls out there, we have to know that we are very, very, very special, and we have to take care. We should not take drugs, because now a girl like Victor, now she takes drugs and she's taking advantage of.
No, do I look like a victim? No,
I was just giving an example. A lady like Stella is taking alcohol and someone takes advantage of her. Really? Is that being sensitive? By the way, something that we should have in mind is self-love. If you love yourself, even God will love you. Now you won't take yourself for granted and you expect people to respect you. Respect yourself first and God will respect you. Okay, so I've been walking around, because I travel on foot most of the times, because I love it. When I'm going to town, I love moving my body. Yes. I see people taking, they always have bottles. There is something like glue, they are taking it. Some are eating some leaves. I don't really understand that situation. I don't know, there are drugs. Some people call it glue, then the leaves, it's marijuana. And most people believe, in most cases, these are street kids taking this glue. They believe that it fills their stomachs and they don't get angry. Yes, I admit that they don't have what to eat. Yes, but if you're out there, you can help. But these people are facing having short lives. Why? They are dying premature death because of these drugs. What are the possible, should I say, diseases that they are facing that are making them to die at an early age?
Thank you so much. One of the diseases that they can get in that, in taking the glue, the leaves, whatever they are taking, one of them, they will get cancer. Yes, they will get cancer in their body.
So what advice do you give to that street kid that has nothing to eat and she's taking glue as an option? It's not that she wants to take it. It's a drug. She's taking it because she's feeling so, her stomach is empty. What advice would you give her?
My advice to that kid that is taking that, I would advise them to stop taking that, because they will acquire sicknesses which they will not be able to treat. Yes, to stop it and give their lives to Christ Jesus. Christ is everything. Christ will provide every day and every day.
I have an easy question. Do these children have hands?
Yes, they have hands.
They have feet and brains.
Yes.
And they're taking glue as an option.
Okay.
But even the Bible tells us, I think it is 1 Corinthians, where the Bible tells us, 1 Corinthians 10:31, whether you eat or drink, do it for the glory of God. Okay. Even the Bible tells us to care for ourselves. But then if this person is taking glue as an option of food, God wasn't a fool to make glue and food. No, so let them go work, look for food. look for food. That is the advice I can give to these people.
Thank you, Sister Victor. It's very wise. Okay, I totally agree with what Sister Stella said, because if you walk in the right path as a Christian, trust me, if you're saved and you're a Christian, the Lord will never abandon you, because the Lord is not like these earthly parents that you're seeing. Your father cannot give you what the Lord will give you. That boyfriend of yours who you think that he has everything, he can't give you what the Lord can give you. We should, by the way, if this most of the people who are living on streets, if they are like to give their life to Christ, and they are like, I'll no longer sleep on this roadside, I'll go in the church, serve the Lord. By the way, it's not a crime sleeping in the church, because no one will tell you, don't go in our church because you're dirty. The church is for everyone. You're welcome. As long as it's a right church, you can serve the right Lord and you get the right preaching. You're welcome. Even though you can't speak, or you're deaf, you're welcome. And if you step into the church, you trust me, you can't lack what to eat. You can't lack food. Even the Bible is enough for you. It's better you read the Bible than taking that glue. Okay, you want to read the Bible, you take the glue, and even you get cancer and die.
So you take the Bible?
You take the Bible,
and
you
then
know. You go in the church and you like someone to give you 10K for eating.
Okay,
it can't happen.
But then don't say you take the Bible.
Hey, you're reading the Bible. The Lord is seeing you. You're a serious Christian. You love the Lord, and He can't provide for you. Then that's not our Lord. The Lord that we know and serve, the Holy Lord, He's always there for us.
He's actually a provider.
Yeah, He's a provider. So thank you, Sister Victor and Sister Sarah, for those views. Okay, can you tell us on how we can prevent this drug abuse? Like someone out there watching us, you're like, yes, we are speaking about drug abuse, but like you who is taking it and you're ready to change, you're very ready. How can you prevent drug abuse?
Let's turn to the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10. Okay. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13. It says, therefore hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So the Bible basically is telling us that God will not let this temptation go over you. Actually, He will help you escape it. But God will not help someone who already wants the temptation.
You have to let go of the thing.
You have to first set your mind in a way that you don't want that temptation. 2, when we see in 1 Peter 5:8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. You get this? Let me repeat it one more time. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So now if you're there and the devil has already devoured you, has already devoured you, just know he was seeking for you and now he got you. So it is all about setting your mind.
You have to set your mind.
By the time you get addiction, you already see these effects, you already may be sick, or you already see your way is not going right with God, your prayer relationship with God has disappeared, your intimate relationship with God has gone away. Just know the devil has already taken you. The Bible has told us God will not give you a temptation that you are not able to escape. So just know you're able, but it is you who doesn't want. He says He will help you. Have you sought for help from God to help you?
And
so it is you who first wants to escape the temptation, and then be sober. Every time that thought comes in your mind, just know the devil is looking for you.
Just pray to God.
Be vigilant, because the devil is looking for one.
Sister Stella, how can we prevent this drug abuse?
Thank you so much. How we can prevent the drug abuse is to give your life to Christ.
Thank you so much.
Yes. There I will go in John chapter 8, verse 36. It says, "If the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed." Then I will add on that, say, choose godly friends and mentors. Yes. There I will go in Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17. It says, "Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend." Then also how to prevent drug abuse is stay engaged. Here I mean go to church, learn some skill, know your purpose while you're in church. And another thing, don't give the devil a chance. Just stay in church, know your purpose while you're in church, give your life to Christ. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sister Stella. By the way, there are these dangers. They say dangers of being drunk. Some dangers that you get when you're drunk. Okay, I can say, when someone is drunk, they overspeak. They lose balance. You lose self-control. Some of them go high. And what are the results of this? Obviously, when someone goes high, you will end up making a mistake. Like ladies. Some ladies, nowadays, ladies have changed. What men used to do, now ladies are the ones doing it.
Yeah.
When you see a lady drunk, but then they claim to the man, they want to work the man, they want to do what? Yes, okay. So, some people are taking drugs unknowingly. Some people don't know that even I'm taking a drug. You're just taking something, but it's for fun.
Yeah.
Not like someone who is taking cigarette. You take cigarette because it keeps their bodies, should I say, warm inside, that you keep warm, but you're causing lung cancer to yourself. Go in the hospital and they will explain more and more. But as a Christian, I'm telling you, it's not good to take that cigarette. It's a sin. There is no way in the Bible where it's written that you should smoke. Me, I have never seen it there. Okay. Can you tell us some of the methods that these people use when they are taking drugs? Sister Stella, what are the methods that people are using to take drugs?
That is really crazy.
Okay, Sister
Drink alcohol.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. She's saying they drink it. Yes, it's true. You drink alcohol. So Sister Vicky,
They chew.
thank you. Some people chew.
You find people with a big shaker. They're chewing.
And what's the result of that, by the way, Vicky? When you chew that marijuana, what happens to your cheeks?
One, your teeth get destroyed.
Obviously,
so
yes.
If you have nice teeth, you'll find one day.
Like losing your whole teeth in that.
Sometimes people have nice teeth and now they're wasting their teeth in marijuana.
I can't imagine
You
that.
didn't waste your teeth when you were young in sweets. But now you're wasting them in
Taking that marijuana in the car.
or even alcohol or cigarette.
That means you
For
won't
me, I've
meet
met
again.
For me, I've met girls who take cigarette, who
Okay.
take oris, and it is okay. And you find someone has a cute smile.
Okay, if you look at a person who takes cigarette, alcohol, marijuana, they're not normal. Just their physical appearance.
That is an insult.
It's true. But your eyes turn red. Then your face, you grow old so fast. Because of that, the drugs that you're taking, these drugs are very effective on our
So someone
bodies.
outside there whom they tell you look 25 and it's the 18.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, so I think some people waste their teeth in marijuana so by chewing, others inhale them.
Okay.
I think that's how people take the drugs.
So, by the way, thank you, dear viewers, for listening. We love you so much. That's why we are telling you about this drug abuse. Drug abuse is very true, and many people have been affected. Many young people are dying at their early stage because of taking drugs. Even parents are neglecting them. In schools, by the way, Victor, can you tell us a scenario in your school where someone was just because of taking drugs? How did they feel? What state of form were they in?
Sometime back I told you, for me, I study in a school where everyone does what they like.
Okay.
So it is very rare finding people finding the administration chasing someone who did drugs. Yeah, so maybe on their looks, I can talk on the disadvantages they got, not being chased at school. But the disadvantages is that some of them come out with regrets. They take drugs because of group influence. You find me at school, I don't know where you come from, and I like your lifestyle when you're doing drugs. I take the drugs, and later when I'm home alone, when all these bad effects come, I regret. 2, people who take drugs, what I've seen, in most cases, they don't end up successful. In most cases,
That's so
you
true.
find them when they're really, really minor in the society. When they're doing these worst jobs. No, the Bible tells us we do whatever we find with our whole might. But then, sometimes what we do is sometimes not our portion. So you find someone who was really knowledgeable in class, who was really good in class, who had the capability to study hard and be some great person in future. You find them now doing some bad job outside there that you don't expect them to do. So those are the things I've seen in my school with the people who do drugs.
Sister Stella, what issues has someone in your village, in your workplace, what have they faced because of taking drugs? Because I know in every area, obviously no one can miss to take drugs. Tell us a scenario of someone who has taken drugs. What have they faced with their life?
Thank you so much. In my community, when some take drugs, some of them run mad. Yeah, they run mad, whereby you can meet someone thinking he's in the normal senses, but he's really not. Just talking alone, speaking to himself or herself, you're like wondering and surprised, see that person. Thank you.
Yeah, by the way, girls out there,
Yeah.
if you're there and we are in schools and you're being expelled because of taking alcohol, really. Yeah, I'm from a single school. By the way, at our school, there was some girl, she was a daughter to a reverend. You can imagine, a daughter to a reverend. She was expelled because of taking alcohol. A girl child. What will your younger siblings see that you're doing? What are you reflecting? What are you showing? What are you trying to do out there? We should be very sensitive. And by the way, taking this kind of drugs, it can even lead to relationship breakups. Your parents will abandon you, obviously. If you're at this age of getting married, obviously, no man would want a woman who gets drunk and you speak. When you get drunk, you're just speaking anyhow. You just say what is on your mind. You know, some people, when they believe that when you take alcohol, you power your heart out. It's not true. That's in the Bible. It's called being foolish. Not be loud and stupid. Have self-control. You should know, like me, Shivan, what should I do? I should say this and that. Give an example. You're at your workplace. You're working in a big office. You come when you're drunk. Obviously, you lose your job. No one is going to employ a person who is taking drugs. You're not going to do any business. You're going to spread foolishness, not doing the business. So you as a Christian, you should know what to do. This is the Girls Talk Show. We are talking about the girls out there. If you know that you have been doing this mistake, you should stop. This is the time that you should know you're a Christian. You should know the true values of a Christian. You should know the right way, the right path to follow, and the Lord will receive you forever. So let us say some few words before we close this talk show to our dear viewers who are out there watching us, the ones who love us, who follow us. So Victor, what would you love to say to these people out there?
The only thing I can say, drugs are really not good, so don't choose drugs. And two, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. You can join our conversation by commenting so that we can know what you feel, what your oppositions are, what you disagree with, what you like, and what you would wish us to improve. Yeah, so that the Girls Talk Show can improve, and so that we can reach very many girls outside there, so they can know the right truth from the Bible about the daily things they're passing through in life. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sister Stella, what are the last words that you have for our dear viewers, our lovely, beautiful ladies out there?
Okay, my message to the girls is that your body is so precious, your future is valuable, and your purpose is greater than any drug. So take your body so serious. Don't take drugs. Stay in Christ. Love God. He will show you the truth, the light, and the way. Thank you so much.
And my last words are, I always have this last one thing that I always want to say to everyone. Read your Bible. The Bible, even though you don't understand, just read the content, then go to someone, a church elder, someone who understands. By the way, there are some church elders who don't even understand this Bible. He can read and preach it to you, but you can't get the message. I've witnessed this. But let's read our Bibles and be self-loving. Let's care about ourselves, because if I love myself, no one will. I won't be taken by these peer groups to take alcohol. No. By the way, if you're taken away by these peer groups, then you don't have self-love, because a person who has self-love, you have self-control. Thank you. We love you. Keep watching us. Follow us. Share, like, and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.